The final 50 idioms for total fluency. Hello and welcome to the grand finale. I'm Alex and I can't tell you how excited I am to have you here for part 3 of our series. Together, we've already conquered 100 essential English idioms. That's an incredible achievement. Today, we're going to complete the set with our final 50 idioms. These are some of the most vivid, useful, and powerful expressions yet. We'll cover idioms about communication, time, life situations, and some truly classic phrases that are the hallmark of a fluent, confident speaker. By the end of this episode, you'll have a complete toolkit of 150 idioms to make your English sound incredibly natural. Let's not waste another moment. Here are idioms 101 to 150. Category 10. Communication and conversation idioms. Number 101. Beat around the bush. To avoid talking about what is important, to speak indirectly. Example: stop beating around the bush and tell me what you really think. Number 102. Get straight to the point. The opposite of beating around the bush, to talk about the most important thing immediately. Example: in business meetings, it's best to get straight to the point. Number 103. Talk shop. To talk about your work or business, especially in a social setting where others may not be interested. Example: you two promised not to talk shop at the dinner party. Number 104. Speak of the devil. Said when the person you have just been talking about arrives unexpectedly. Example: and I was just telling Sarah about John. Well, speak of the devil. Here he is. Category 10. Communication and conversation idioms. Number 101. Beat around the bush. To avoid talking about what is important, to speak indirectly. Example: stop beating around the bush and tell me what you really think. Number 102. Get straight to the point. The opposite of beating around the bush, to talk about the most important thing immediately. Example: in business meetings, it's best to get straight to the point. Number 103. Talk shop. To talk about your work or business, especially in a social setting where others may not be interested. Example: you two promised not to talk shop at the dinner party. Number 104. Speak of the devil. Said when the person you have just been talking about arrives unexpectedly. Example: and I was just telling Sarah about John. Well, speak of the devil. Here he is. Number 105. Hear it on the grapevine. To hear news or gossip from someone who heard it from someone else. Example: I heard on the grapevine that they might be getting married. Number 106. Put in a good word for someone. To say positive things about someone to help them get a job or favor. Example: could you put in a good word for me with the hiring manager? Number 107. Give someone a piece of your mind. To tell someone angrily what you think about them. Example: if he's late again, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Number 108. Be on the same wavelength. To think in a similar way and understand each other well. Example: we work so well together because we're on the same wavelength. Number 109. It goes in one ear and out the other. To be forgotten immediately. To not pay attention. Example: I've told him 100 times, but it just goes in one ear and out the other. Number 110. Read between the lines. To understand a hidden or implied meaning that is not stated directly. Example: his email sounded positive, but if you read between the lines, he wasn't happy. Category 11. Time and opportunity idioms. Number 111. Against the clock. Rushing to finish something before a deadline. Example: we're working against the clock to get this project finished. Number 112. In the nick of time, just before it is too late, at the last possible moment. Example, the ambulance arrived in the nick of time. Number 113. Kill time. To do something to make time pass while you are waiting. Example, we played cards at the airport to kill time before our flight. Number 114. Once in a lifetime. An opportunity that is very rare and may never happen again. Example, a trip to the Galapagos Islands is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 115. The sooner the better. As early as possible. Example, we need to fix this leak. The sooner, the better. Number 116. Better late than never. It is better for something to happen late than not to happen at all. Example, he finally apologized. Better late than never, I suppose. Number 118. Have time on your hands. To have spare time, often too much of it. Example, since he retired, he has a lot of time on his hands. Number 119. Turn back the hands of time. To return to the past, which is impossible. Example, if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd do things differently. Number 120. At the 11th hour. At the last possible moment. Example, the deal was saved at the 11th hour by a new agreement. Category 12. Life and situation idioms. Number 121. The best of both worlds. A situation where you can enjoy the advantages of two different things. Example, living in the suburbs gives you the best of both worlds, city access and quiet streets. Number 122. Blessing in disguise. Something that seems bad at first, but results in something good. Example, losing that job was a blessing in disguise. It led me to a much better career. Number 123. Burn your bridges. To damage a relationship or opportunity so badly that it cannot be repaired. Example, he burned his bridges when he angrily quit without another job lined up. Number 124. Caught between two stools. Unable to choose between two alternatives, resulting in failure or disadvantage in both. Example, the movie tried to be both a comedy and a thriller and got caught between two stools. Number 125. Devil's advocate. Someone who pretends to disagree in order to provoke debate and test the strength of an argument. Example, let me play devil's advocate for a moment. What if the client says no? Number 126. Get out of hand. To become difficult to control. Example, the party got completely out of hand and the neighbors called the police. Number 127. Hit the sack. To go to bed. Example, it's midnight. I'm going to hit the sack. Number 128. In hot water. In trouble or in a difficult situation with someone. Example, he's in hot water with his boss for missing the deadline. Number 129. It's a small world. Said when you meet someone unexpectedly who you know or share a connection with. Example, you're from Toronto? My sister lives there. It's a small world. Number 130. Miss the mark. To fail to achieve the intended result. Example, the new ad campaign really missed the mark and didn't attract customers. Category 13. Action and effort idioms. Number 131. Bend over backwards. To try extremely hard to help or please someone. Example, she bent over backwards to make sure her guests had everything they needed. Number 132. Get your act together. To start organizing your life or work more effectively. Example, if he wants to keep his job, he really needs to get his act together. Number 133. Go back to the drawing board. To start planning something again because the first plan failed. Example. The design was rejected, so it's back to the drawing board for the team. Number 134. Keep your chin up. To stay cheerful in a difficult situation. Example. I know you're disappointed, but keep your chin up. You'll get the next one. Number 135. Make a long story short. To tell the final result without giving all the details. Example. To make a long story short, we got lost, but we eventually found the hotel. Number 136. On the ball. Alert, competent, and quick to understand and act. Example. Our new assistant is really on the ball. She anticipates problems before they happen. Number 137. Pull yourself together. To force yourself to stop behaving emotionally or nervously. Example. Pull yourself together. We need to find a solution, not panic. Number 138. Sit on the fence. To avoid making a decision or choice. Example. You can't sit on the fence forever. You have to choose a side. Number 139. Stick to your guns. To refuse to change your decision, opinion, or plan, even when others oppose you. Example. Despite the criticism, she stuck to her guns, and her idea was a success. Number 140. Twist someone's arm. To persuade someone to do something they do not want to do. Example. I didn't want to go out, but my friends twisted my arm. Category 14. Classic and figurative idioms. Number 141. The ball is in your court. It is your turn to take action or make a decision. Example. I've sent you the proposal. Now the ball is in your court. Number 142. Burn your boats. Similar to burn your bridges. To do something that makes it impossible to return to a previous situation. Example. By selling his house, he burned his boats and committed fully to moving abroad. Number 143. Caught red-handed. To be discovered in the act of doing something wrong. Example. He was caught red-handed trying to steal a cookie from the jar. Number 144. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't waste time worrying about things that have already happened and cannot be changed. Example. Yes, we made a mistake, but there's no use crying over spilled milk. Let's fix it. Number 145. Every cloud has a silver lining. Every bad situation has some good aspect to it. Example. I was sad about moving, but the silver lining is that I now live by the sea. Number 146. Let sleeping dogs lie. To avoid restarting an old conflict or bringing up a problem from the past. Example. They seem to have forgotten the argument, so let's just let sleeping dogs lie. Number 147. The last straw. The final problem in a series that makes you lose your patience. Example. When he was late for the third time, it was the last straw. I ended the partnership. Number 148. Take it with a grain of salt. To not completely believe something. To be somewhat skeptical about it. Example. He tends to exaggerate, so take his stories with a grain of salt. Number 149. You can't judge a book by its cover. You cannot judge someone or something's value or character by their outward appearance alone. Example. The restaurant looks simple, but the food is amazing. You really can't judge a book by its cover. Number 150. The tip of the iceberg. A small, visible part of a much larger problem or situation. Example. The complaints we've received are just the tip of the iceberg. There are many more unhappy customers. And there we have it. 150 idioms. From hit the jackpot in part 1 to the tip of the iceberg right now. You have journeyed through the heart of conversational English. You now possess a powerful vocabulary that goes far beyond standard textbook language. Remember, fluency isn't about using all of these at once. It's about having them ready in your mind so the right one comes out naturally when the situation fits. Keep listening to how native speakers use them. Try using one new idiom each day. Write them down. This is the end of this series, but it is just the beginning of your journey to sounding completely fluent and confident. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide. It has been an absolute pleasure. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and I have no doubt you'll sound more like a native speaker every single day. This is Alex, signing off. All the best.